when I first started coming here, this was before I was vegetarian, and I loved the lunches every day. I would just get this huge plate of food, and I would put like everything on it, and I would just mix it up into like this giant mountain of just great creation, and I would just feast upon it, and it was the greatest thing ever. And then I eventually started to like not put all my food together and enjoy it separately, which is better actually, depending on what it is. Sometimes it doesn't always go together, but fortunately my first day here, everything that she made that day went together really well into this giant mountain of goodness. But the lunches here are definitely one of my favorite things about this school. I became vegetarian probably about a year or two ago, and I've loved it. Like you just feel really healthy, and our lunches here, they're very healthy. It's good brain food. It's good for learning. It's good for focusing.
Food.
It was real funky. But like my grandmother's really like vegetarian and health savvy and like lentils and beans and all that. So like tofu. But she's like really big into that. So like it wasn't that new. I just didn't expect it at a school. Because like when you think of like school lunches, you think of like slop and just not good. But then you come here and it's like really good food. And like now Buffy's trying to go all like local with the food. It's like pretty cool. But I don't know. It's weird. I still don't like all of it. Like I just can't do tofu. I just can't.
I was like, everybody's like, oh, Buffy's the best, she makes the best food. And like, I am such a picky eater, and I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna take the potatoes and the rice. And like, I was like, I'm not gonna take okra or any vegetables of any sorts, and I'll take some pineapple though, and like some water. And I was very, very simple with it, because that's how I usually am. And it was also not just the fact that I didn't eat vegetables at the beginning of the year, but that it had all these different spices, and I was like, I don't know about that. So I kind of just started simple, and then I slowly got more and more, and I was like, wow, this is really delicious. This actually like makes me want to eat vegetables, and now I eat everything except for okra, because okra's gross and weird.
That would have been about like 3 years ago, and I just remember thinking like, because I just come from public school where you get served like microwaved, somehow FDA approved plastic. I just remember thinking that I couldn't believe that this was a high school's food, that people in high school got served this at lunch on a daily basis. Like it was all these different things that I would be used to my mom making for like a really, really intricate, well done meal when she had a lot of time and was really focused on her cooking and really wanted to do like a good job with it. And then but here it's every day.
Well, actually, my sister went here like way before I did, so I had no idea what the food was like. It was good. Definitely better than public school lunch. You can even compare the two. I do remember I didn't drink any water because it was just too much effort to try and ask somebody where to get a glass. That's like the standout moment from that lunch. But it was good. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
They were good. I was kind of like, I didn't even know you guys were, the school was like a vegetarian school until like 2 weeks I was here. But the lunches are still really good, and it actually has changed my diet a lot. Like, I don't eat as much as I used to, and like I get full faster, and I've gotten a lot healthier since I moved here, so I like it. It's refreshing.
Anything with pesto on it, so it's usually noodles and pesto, I think is my favorite thing that she makes. That, or the homemade guac, and one time for my birthday she made homemade macaroni, and it was the greatest thing she ever made, and I want her to make it again.
Can I just say all of it? All of it!
Ooh, hands down, Buffy's macaroni and cheese is out of this world. Wow, she's got a whole lot of really good dishes that she likes to make. I personally really enjoy her pizza. Her lentil soup is, oh my god. it's to die for. I love her lentil soup. The salads. Usually a salad every day. Big spinach salad with all kinds of other good vegetables in it. Absolutely fantastic.
Pizza and the rice she makes, and the tuna.
I love any kind of like chili and curry. Sweet potatoes are always great. You know what? I don't think I could pick a single thing. I mean, I undoubtedly eat so much food on a daily basis. There's never been a single thing that I've looked at lunch and said, you know, I don't want that. And I mean, it's just all so good. Half of it I don't even know what specifically to call it. Like, it's just an amalgamation of good shiznit. You know? It's just, yeah, I couldn't pick.
Has to be that mac and cheese or the French toast. Like, it's just so good. The mac and cheese puts like onions in it. It's so tasty. Or the French toast, because she like mixes syrup and butter, and I've never experienced that before then, and it was just so good. Like, those are probably like my top two. And those mashed potatoes are pretty cool too. It sucks when she puts spinach in it though. I'm just not a fan. Like, why soil mashed potatoes with spinach?
Pesto cauliflower and watermelon.
Stop putting your finger in there.
The mac and cheese is really good. I love just like, I love rice and almonds. It's so good. And her quiche is really good. And the little sesame noodles are delicious. They're probably like one of my favorite things. I think they're called like cellophane noodles or something. I feel like cellophane's like a body part.
I guess the assorted soups would be a big thing. Mac and cheese.
Her mac and cheese and her banana bread, and I love it when she makes those breadsticks with cheese on top of it. And I like a lot of her food. It's so good. I love it. Like all of it.
I definitely have learned how to really effectively get an essay done, and just how to work in a manner that will let me get things done on time and have them completed. And I mean, everything that I've done projects on and papers on for him, I've really learned a lot about the subject, and it's really sort of broadened my understanding of it, and just, I don't know, given me a whole lot more knowledge in general with that. But that's sort of, you know, if you write a 10-page paper about just about anything, that's an obvious result of it. But yeah, mostly just the fact that it's forced me into having some sort of work ethic that in one way or another I can't really get around, that like I have to have. And I'd say I've done a good job of cultivating that myself over the past, I don't know, year or two, trying to get that better, but he's definitely helped out with that.
Literature? Well, I personally love literature. I think that literature is very beneficial to read, and our teachers here are absolutely amazing with literature and teaching you, you know, everything that there is to know about the book, and like they're just great. I don't know how else to put it. We have the world's finest history teacher, Duncan, who teaches some literature, and he's like a father figure for some of the students here, because he's just such a good guy, and he's one of the best teachers I've ever had. And our other literature teacher, his name is Will, and he's such a cool cat. he shows us some really cool stories and very, very knowledgeable about books and all different types of authors. Yeah.
I like the readings in the classics. Like, I really like The Odyssey. I feel like I read it before though, and I don't remember where. So that's pretty crazy.
We were reading the Tower of Babel at the time. Pete said we were an essay. And oh, I thought that was pretty cool. And so we were just like, we're around and said it was calm. We kind of like spent an entire day thinking of stuff. You know, like, cool, like read it around. Kind of just like did it all. Really solid, actually. It was pretty stupid. I didn't think Pete would give us this night of grade as he did for amount of work we did. Give us an idea.
Sorry.
Hello, we speak English. We also go with civilization.
Yo, G-Man, they're building a tower to us.
Let's him up. What should go wrong?
Je mange de la viande de chien aussi.
Todos comemos carne de perro.
Wait, bow. Wait,
Yep. That done so around the city of Babel has. I don't need to round these words to let you know it's a wrap. Dad was sitting down, he was building a tower. He was trying to reach a level of unobtainable power. I can't got nobody with the power of mind. He gonna reach my stat in a matter of time. I'm gonna pop in my cap with my Glock 17. He gonna wake up on the street tomorrow missing his spleen. He got them white women, all he got is them hoes. Angels and gonna run train. Power now, how does it feel? I just ate shit like a Navy SEAL. I beat up your around the earth.
Lift my girth.
I'm choosing one way to speak. Really isn't all of my language up. Now you can't understand your friends. You out of luck. We're warring with each other. That's the way I get for you, stupid. We're better than now. You're never gonna be equal to your cracker. What am I kidding myself? I'm not a rapper.
I learned new slang though. Run train. Danny had to teach me what it means. It means like having sex with another man's girlfriend or wife. It's pretty crazy. I never knew this before. It's crazy.